So around a year ago, this colander was about to get thrown out from my kitchen. And I thought to myself that this deserves a second chance. With this colander, you can achieve cinematic lighting. And this only costs around £3. When I look back on shows like Euphoria, I always notice the lighting. The lighting is so cinematic. That low-key style lighting is reshaped in a certain way. With lighting, you can play around in many ways to achieve cinematic low-key lighting. When it comes to lighting, there are many ways you can manipulate light, from taking away light, adding light, or changing the shape of the light. With this colander, you are taking away light and you are shaping the light. You can create circle-like textures on the face and the background, which gives off the cinematic look. So after saving this colander, I thought I could experiment with different lighting techniques, and that's why I thought I'd hit up Ibby. You've definitely seen Ibby across my channel because we both started out at the same time. We met around, how old were we then?
13, 14.
At the age of 13 and 14, so a very long time ago, around 10 years ago. Went to the same school, we were both had similar interests. He was more into acting, I was more into filmmaking.
Because you were in front of the camera, behind the camera, I was in front of the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
So whenever he needed to test something out, like an angle or lighting.
Yeah, we're testing out new equipment, new lighting techniques. So we've known each other for around 10 years and we both started out at the same time, which is just crazy to say that. 10 years ago,
10 years, man.
When we first started. Remember doing the photo shoots like around
in my garden,
in your garden,
subways,
a 50mm lens.
I wanted to like take photos or like try new locations. Like he would be down for anything really. Like he would like be like, oh, do you want to take photos? But yeah, I've got this new location. And then from photos we went to like making little cinematic videos, and then from there we kind of went into like making like little short films and stuff. So it kind of gradually got, you know, progressed. Yep. So like he was the magic behind the camera, I was the magic in front of the camera, and that's why we worked so well together, was because we both had this idea of like, we had this thing where one of us had the need and we kind of made it come together and like did amazing things. We want to do more things basically, like the more things we want to do, the more we help each other out.
Started many projects, short films, photography, like you name it.
Exactly. And like we've grown from the bottom to the top.
So let's see what we can do with this colander, see if we can achieve some cinematic lighting.
I think we can. What do you think?
Definitely. So the first item you would require is a colander and a source of light. This is the Godox SL60W. Ideally, you would want to pair this with a reflector diffuser dish. This will ensure that there is no spill with the light, which will allow more directional lighting. Completely forgot to bring the reflector diffuser dish, so I simply adapted on set. I played around with the colander till I had the results that I wanted. I had remembered that I tried the gobo lighting technique a few years ago. I used a smaller source of light. I used the Aperture Amran AL-M9. A smaller source of light will allow clarified patterns. So I was thinking to myself, what is the smallest source of light that I have access to right now? And that was when I thought to use the flash straight from my phone. There are many ways which you can customize the way the pattern comes out from this gobo lighting technique. I have found a few ways just by experimenting. When you move the colander back and forth, this will allow you to focus and defocus the pattern. You can also add movement to the pattern by moving the light within the colander. This can further enhance the cinematic look with the lighting. For an example, if you want to reveal a character very slowly and very mysteriously, this lighting technique would go well with that kind of feeling. I have some footage with the gobo lighting technique with both the iPhone flash and the Godox SL60W. Now let's see the cinematic sequence that I created using this gobo lighting technique.
You almost missed your flight. I'm not even gonna pretend